These are the top 5 games that I got the chance to play at PAX East. At numero 5, I have a game called Fabledom. If The Sims and Civilization had a small indie-sized baby, this would be it. The people over at Dear Villagers were graceful enough to give me a first-hand look at their new game, and I actually lost track of time during the playthrough, so I guess that's a bonus. The idea is simple. You build out your village, assign settlers to their new jobs, and slowly start progressing to advance your civilization. You can make alliances, you can go to war. It is at a smaller scale, but whatever your mind can think of, you can basically do here. The pros: it was easy to understand, amazing graphics, and a solid narrator. Also, the gameplay was pretty low stakes. I could be chilling for hours playing this. The cons: sometimes I forgot that I had to chain the resource management to what actually the workers needed to build the hotels or build the, the ore building station. I would have appreciated if it, started flashing to tell me what to do, but maybe that was just me being a dumbass. Number 4, I have Cult of the Lamb. Yes, I know I'm cheating because technically this game is out, but the DLC, my god, was it beautiful. For the pros, we got the art style, the level design, the music, and of course the graphics. Everything was on point visually. For the cons, it's got a relatively linear structure, which might be a con to some people, but it had me hooked, bro. I'm like a moth to a flame. You give me some nice juicy lore and layer it with some great visuals, I'm entertained. I'm playing the shit out of that. At number 3, we got Strayed Lights. I had some very low expectations for this game, not because I didn't think that it was going to be good, but because I saw the trailer beforehand and I was really hooked by the art style. I was like, there's no way the gameplay is going to live up to the visuals. Actually, it did, and you're not gonna believe what the developers told me about the gameplay mechanics. The inspirations for this game are slightly based on Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice and another game that I obviously forgot. So the main mechanic in the game is parrying, but this time it is color-based. You can switch your character's color to mirror the one of your enemy, and you can parry off of that to siphon energy off of them and then defeat them. The cinematics were crispy, the texturing was great, and the actual gameplay felt really solid. Another thing that really caught my eye is that the developer is actually partnering with Asus ROG. So if you have any lighting components from them on your PC build, the lighting effects from the game will affect the lighting effects on your computer, homie. The only real con that I saw from my end is that there was no narrator, so that was like, I really like lore and being explained in a cinematic way, so that's just a me thing, okay? Never mind, we are moving on to number 2, which is Dead Island 2. This one was a huge surprise. People have been asking where the hell is the sequel to Dead Island ever since the original came out in 2011. And to get the chance to play it firsthand was a dream come true for me as a fan. Unfortunately, I can't show you my gameplay. I know it sucks, but I can tell you about the experience. For the pros, the graphics are amazing. The special effects are crispy, the sound design is intriguing, and the combat mechanics of the different weapons actually lets you evolve your playstyle depending on the zombies that you are encountering. For the cons, unlike your traditional zombie beat 'em ups where you can just speed through the levels, destroying everything in your path, the gameplay in this one is slow and tactical, which might be a con to some people. The game wants you to experiment strategically with the huge array of weapons that you have at your disposal. I was going absolutely crazy with the electric knuckles, but some of the freaking zombies were immune to them. So handling resource management and then weapon decay, of course having enemies be immune to some of your favorite weapons, is a really good tactical maneuver, which does make sense. If you're in a pinch, you have to think in order to survive. To me, it just felt new, and it was a pretty good subversion of the game genre. Oh, and I almost forgot, there's a huge major con because I hate fucking clowns, and they traumatize me with that. You're gonna see when you play it. And at number 1, without a shadow of the doubt, we have Undisputed. This is one of the best sports games I have played in the past 10 years. You know what it is, it's a boxing game that went viral recently showing you Muhammad Ali in all of his glory. The intricacies in the way that this game mirrored the styles and the footwork of its most powerful boxers is sublime. In my playthrough, I chose Canelo Alvarez, obviously, representando la raza, papi, with the goal of beating the brakes out of my friend who decided to pick Roy Jones Jr. Each character felt unique, you could tell the strengths and weaknesses of each one of the boxers, and you can adjust your playstyle with different punching strategies depending on your opponent's playstyle. Listen, I haven't played a boxing game in years, and the fact that I dropped the controller and I wanted more, I was fiending for more content, it just made me happy. Honestly, for this one, there are no major cons that I can tell you. Maybe I wish there were some more arenas to play in the beta, but I guess that's gonna be handled in the full release. So the other thing is that there's an online game, and unless they have some solid servers, I'm not gonna deal with lag. So that's on them to fix it, and then I'll be happy. If you have no lag, this is a fun-ass time. Context: before ending the video, I wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys. It is because of your support that I actually got the chance to get the media pass and experience all of these games beforehand. Let me know if you want more vlogs or reviews like this in the comments down below, and what is your most anticipated game of 2023?